Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hi, Lucy. Good to see you. Um, Let me share my screen very quickly here. John caught me a little off guard. I had created a video clip for him yesterday, but when he was talking about slides, I didn't know what he meant.
My
So,
bad. Yeah, video clip.
yeah. So, anyways, I found a couple slides anyway. So here we have a slideshow that I called Atomy in 3 slides. It's very simple. And really, what is Atomy mean to each of us? It's of course different for all of us. It's all about the products. But when you talk about the business, and the company has a vision for all of us and for the world. But if you're new and you're thinking about Atomy as a business opportunity, and thank you, Ari, for this slide. It gets a lot of mileage. You have to consider, is it a legitimate business? Now, most of us know 100% Atomy is legitimate. We are closing in on 2 billion sales. We'll easily be over 2 billion in sales, US dollars, in 2021. Is the company ethical? And again, all of us with experience with Atomy know and understand that Atomy is very ethical. They truly are out to serve the world, not to serve shareholders or just some greedy owners of a business. Atomy is an ethical and legitimate business. Management ability, when you study Atomy, you find the lowest management expenses of any corporation I've ever looked at. Competitive and necessity of the items. All of our products are daily use items. Everyone needs shampoo and conditioner and moisturizers and laundry soap and all of the items. Our entire product line is consumable, and almost all of the items are things that people need to use every day. The compensation plan, it's known as a righteous compensation plan. And the reason for that is, again, it's designed for all of us in an ethical way to share the wealth of the company right down to the lowest levels, not like MLMs that only the top people make all the money. So the compensation plan is fair and ethical and righteous. And that it's very important for you to understand that without getting into the details of the compensation on this slideshow. Expenses to enter and maintain, as I mentioned about management ability, again, we're back to the expenses. Part of the management ability is also the fact that Atomy curates, and if you don't know the meaning of the word curate, they search the world for the best products, and then they work with the manufacturers once they find those products to get the costs down to the lowest level possible. And again, the expenses to enter and maintain, we have no expense as far as a business for us, zero, as far as having your Atomy business costs you nothing besides the products that you purchase. A fair chance, again, the compensation plan is designed so that everyone can benefit from the structure of the company, not a few at the top. Everyone who decides to do Atomy as a business gets a fair chance. And we all can reach the top of this, even to the point where we can pass the people who sponsored us into the business. And I would say 100% that we all have a fair chance in this business, and the vision to survive and thrive. The Atomy vision, besides being ethical and wishing to help the world, is also based on a structure that this corporation is designed to last 100 years or more easily. And again, if you're new and you're studying Atomy and looking into it, I challenge you to find any reason not to believe and trust in this corporation and in Atomy, the company, to do everything that they promised to us. They will not let us down, and the vision to survive and thrive will last forever. So now I just want to get into a slight bit about the compensation plan. Why didn't that change? There we are. Okay, so now when you're looking at how the typical multi-level marketing plan works, now I don't know about you. I've never actually joined Amway. I'm sure somebody in this room probably was with Amway in the past. I have a little knowledge of Amway. I've been to a presentation. As I say, I never joined. But now when you look at this picture, I don't know about you, but I can't figure out where the money is, how someone can make money from this. I don't understand Amway's compensation. And frankly, I've looked at Amway before and I could never figure out the compensation. So just looking at this diagram, you see there's 4 customers here. There's you in the middle. There's a bunch of other people around here. I'm not quite sure what, I assume these are some of your members attached to you here. But you notice all this PVs and BVs they show here. So I have to assume all of this on a monthly basis means all of these members have to purchase this 100 or 300, let's say 400 total every month, including you, in order for you, and you have a few customers on the side here, in order for you to make something over here. Now, again, 23% of BV and this and that, all these percentages and bonuses and so on. And if you can figure this out, please let me know, because I would love to know what all this means, just to have the knowledge. But in the end, I look at this and I go, I don't want any part of this. First of all of these people have to purchase every month or nobody's getting paid. And that troubles me very much, because I know in Atomy, we have such a simple system. We have ourselves on the top, we have 2 legs, a left and a right, and it goes down however many people and how many limits. There's no limit, right? We have one ID, works around the world, we have unlimited levels and only 2 legs to worry about. And even if I don't buy anything, the point value will flow from any purchases left and right in my group. That's it, that's all. I don't have to purchase anything every month. Actually, no one in the entire group has to purchase anything other than 1 purchase a year to stay active in your membership. And it's that simple. Now, I don't know about you, but this gives me a headache trying to figure out that. This, very simple, very straightforward. We already reviewed that Atomy is legitimate and ethical, has a great compensation plan, the lowest expenses, great management, great products, a good chance for all, and the vision to survive and thrive for the future. So to me, Atomy is a no-brainer. It's that simple. Now, that's it. That's my slideshow. And now we have a quick little video presentation from one of my favorite speakers. And this was Juyang Park at the first UK Success Academy.
Now, our special guest, Juyang Park, Star Master, sharing his insights to help you with your Atomy journey to success.
Hello, Atomy UK. Thank you for inviting me to this Q&A. It is a pleasure to be here, and I'm so excited for the market to open. My name is Juyang Park, and I've been doing this business for about 7 years now, and I've learned so many amazing things. And a lot of people ask me, why is Atomy different than other network marketing companies? What's the difference? And I want to briefly touch upon those things today. So, like you know, business is business, right? If it's Atomy business plan or some other marketing company's plan, they're all the same. What I mean is, you must create consumers. Without the ability to create consumers, you don't have a business. So I believe Atomy is different because we make consumers feel valued. We give absolute quality and absolute priced items. So we're able to create many consumers consistently and they don't run away. And that's what we want, right? We want our consumers to stay, and we want those consumers to be able to duplicate what we're doing and even start earning commission. But that's the difference, I believe, in the Atomy strategy. So many of you today, I believe, are wanting to try the products, and some of you maybe already have, and you've seen all the great news from all the other branches around the world. You've seen how we've increased our revenue yearly over and over and over, and how our membership has grown millions and millions every year. So I believe that's why we're different. And one more thing that I want to add is the last part of the motto. It says to serve in humility. And I believe that that is something that we want everybody to understand. We want everybody to understand that through this process, that as we serve each other, as we grow together, we'll be able to accomplish more. So during this journey, when was it the most difficult for me? And I think a lot of people will agree that the beginning stages, of course, are the most difficult because you don't know what to expect. Maybe you're really excited about the business and you tell other individuals about the business, but they're just not as excited as you, or they don't see the vision like you in the very beginning stages. Maybe it's because you don't know how to speak well yet. Maybe it's because you don't have the network yet. There can be many different possibilities. But for me, it was the very beginning stages when I had to do the business alone. But the great news is you don't have to do that anymore in Atomy. So the new Atomy, right? The Atomy that we all know now, there's so much content, so much material for all of you to get your hands on, and we can use that material to grow. The very, very beginning stages, when my wife was pregnant and I was only a very newcomer, just an agent, right? Newly into the system, I remember running around every day telling people about how amazing Atomy was, but getting rejected over and over and over. But if you watch the 8 Steps to Success, you start to understand that this is a numbers game. This is something that you repeat every day like a job, but something that you're passionate about. And once you do that step by step, you're going to become a pro at what you do. You're going to know what to say. You're going to know what they want to hear. Because at the same time, Atomy has all these things covered for us. Atomy has already set the stage for us to succeed. So I believe the most difficult part in anybody's journey is going to be the battle with yourself. Getting yourself motivated to wake up every day and to do what you're passionate about. So I encourage everybody, watch the 8 Steps to Success and watch the first part, your dreams and your goals. And as you set your dreams and goals, and as these dreams and goals become greater and your desire to succeed is bigger than your questioning this situation of wanting to quit, then that's when we'll be able to succeed together. So make sure you have thorough dreams and goals. And whenever those difficulties do arrive, when you look back on the life scenario that we teach you to write, you'll be able to overcome. All right, so now the next question is, what do I plan on doing in the next 3 to 5 years? So next 3 to 5 years, that means that it will be my 10th year anniversary for Atomy. So as I've been doing Atomy, I've fallen in love with the ability to help other people around me. So Atomy has changed my life, and I believe that Atomy will also change your life. So my goal and plan in Atomy is not just to share how you can become financially stable in the business, but I also want to share the vision of CEO Park, wanting to build not just income for individuals, but also we want to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that's also something that I really look forward to doing, helping individuals in this aspect of becoming financially independent, but also being able to share what has truly changed my life, and not just the money aspect, but about serving in humility and helping all these other people around us. So what are my tips or advice for individuals who are just starting to do Atomy? So I think that this is something not just for newcomers, but for everybody. And my advice is to write it all down. What do I mean? every day we can make goals. Each day you can make a list of the things to do. And as you're consistent in those goals, as you write it down, you'll be able to accomplish those one tick at a time, right? So that's my advice. Watch some of the videos, okay? Talk with your sponsors. Study the compensation plan and products. And really think about if this business will bring you success. And if you have decided, yes, this is a sound business model, then the next thing that you have to do is take action. And each day you have to grow your business one step at a time. That means write down how many consumers you're going to meet today. Write down how many products you're going to study today. Write down how you're going to duplicate this process and plan each day. And each day will become a week, and these weeks will become a year. And in due time, you will become an auto sales master, which is the goal that I want all of you to plan for. But in this process, I want everybody to plan to become minimum a diamond master. So what does that mean? If you know the compensation plan, you understand that in order to become a diamond master, you have to have 2 sales masters on your A line and on your B line. And that means that you have to help other people become successful. So in this state, in this stage of setting up your business, think about, who do I want to succeed with? Who do I want to help during this process? And write those names down as well. And build your business together, because united together, we will be able to accomplish more. Thank you.
So that's a very powerful message from Julian Park. Quite simple. And sharing here. And I'm going to hand it back to you now, John. That's my quick presentation today.